There she is, Esmeralda, more deadly a gypsy than the Peaky Blinders themselves. Now, she's definitely not a welcome sign in Rise of Kingdoms, and every time she comes in, you're fearing you're gonna lose a lot of gems and get nothing in return. Now, this time around, especially, this is scary because it looks like she may have replaced the seasonal events. When we talk about seasonal events, every 3 months or so, you usually get the chance to spend either 7k gems and do barbs and farming, and then you get 30-35 gold heads. Alternatively, can get the other seasonal event as well, where you do manage to get 30-35 gold heads at the cost of spending some gems, a little bit more than 7k gems, I would say, in that case. But then this time around, it looks like it's all up to chance, and with Esmeralda, your chances aren't usually that great. Now let's talk about who should be excited about this event, or who should be playing this event in which way. Now I'll go through 3 of my accounts to portray that a little bit. Firstly, we'll look into the rules though. Now it looks like the 4 special rewards in the 4 kind of corners, if you get them somehow, luckily, even with 4 spins, you get everything that's on the screen. So the 35 gold heads and the 12 material chests and everything else that's on the screen. Now you probably have a better chance of winning the lotto than actually hitting the 4 special items with 4 spins. Now somehow, if you manage to do that, the remaining coins that you have from buying the bundles or even just playing the games, how many ever you get, you can exchange them for crystals or speed ups and so on. Now let's look at the probabilities. Now there are the 4 special items where probabilities are 0.52, 0.52, 0.08 and 0.08. So extremely unlikely that you will even land on any one of them, let alone hitting all 4. Now I'm on my medium spender account, which is the bigger account, so I'm just having a look at the items. So the gold heads are definitely good, material good, speed ups good, and the legendary equipment fragment is good as well. Rest of them not that great. Now the recharge event is here as well, and as a medium spender, I would probably buy this bundle over 5 days and get everything that comes over the 5 days. Then it's kind of worthwhile. Now just because I'm trying to make a video out of it, I did buy a little bit more than I had to, just so that I have more coins to play with in Esmeralda. Generally speaking, buying up to the $30 on day 1 is probably not a good idea. You just could have done it over time, and the bundle isn't that great on its own. You just buy it for the coins to do the spins. Now that we have some coins, let's do some spins. Now you can't see it on the screen, but I think I have 13 or 15, something along those lines. Now the first spin didn't give me much. It's just 1 bundle of stars. Now as you see the quantities next to each one of them, so say for example the gold head is at 35, so with each pointer you just get 1 of them, so it's not like you get the whole lot of it, so it doesn't look that enticing already. Now there is a feature down on the bottom right hand side where we can basically do 3 spins at the same time. It's not like you get a discount on it, but doing 3 spins at the same time surely increases your probability of landing on a special item, I would say. So rather than doing 1 at a time, I'm doing 3 at a time, and it's not just 3 spins at the same time. The pointers are gonna be on 3 different things. Well, not necessarily 3 different things, because in this case 2 pointers dropped on the gold key itself, so definitely bad spins. So for the $30, the $15 and the $7, how much ever that accounts to be, that kind of feels like a little bit wasted. Well, not as wasted, because there was the recharge event and I could have bought other things for that though, but still, the Esmeralda on its own, it's not necessarily working out pretty good for me. Now if you're a massive spender who is gonna buy out the whole shop, as in the whole bundle that gives you these coins, even then this may not be a good idea for you, because you don't know whether you're going to be lucky enough to actually get all the things that you want to get out of it, as in everything that's golden basically. Now just going to go to my second account, which is the low spenderish account. So this is in the 1365 account, so I'm just going to go there and try to talk about whether it makes sense for a low spender. Now the recharge event is here, and for the recharge event you do want to get up to day 2 if you can, even as a low spender, and then generally speaking speaking, you're going to try to get it with the 30-day gem supply. Now I renewed it once and I then bought the first bundle from the spring event so that I can do a little bit of a spin here as well and see how my luck goes. Now I can definitely tell you it was a bad idea. Now for the other $7 that I had to spend, $7 Aussie, that I mean US is probably 5, but anyways, the $7 Aussie that I had to spend, may have been better off buying as a daily special bundle or something else. It's just the Esmeralda thing just doesn't work. Now if you look at everything here, so if I do get a gold head, yeah, not a bad thing, but then everything else I can kind of live without as a low spender. I don't necessarily need the city skin. Well, actually I got good value, not that I can ever craft that or anytime soon, but in a way the return was good. Now I'm doing a 3 spin. This is the last one. I only had 4 coins there, and what I got out of it, if you think about it, if I didn't spend the $7 on it, then if I waited and naturally got this through just playing the game, wouldn't be a bad deal because you're getting it for free. But spending $7, what you get definitely isn't worth it. Now I'm going to go into my small account. Now this is completely free to play. This is in 2581, and as you can see, they gave me a special logo and everything inside that account. As you can see that I haven't spent a single dollar here, so yep, recharge rewards or whatever comes with it means nothing to me. Now if I were actually going to spend anything in it, if you're a free to play and considering spending something, the growth fund is the thing that you should buy. Gives you a lot of gems. You shouldn't really worry about anything else. Now when it comes to this account, because of that city skin, which is 5% cav health, which is a pretty good skin, I would kind of want to get it because my city kind of looks very barren at the moment, very basic. So even as a free to play, you have hopes of getting a good city skin someday. So I'll do a basic spin and see if it gives me something. Well, that's not bad. 8-hour speed up, considering that I haven't put a single dollar into it, so that's free, right? So I'm getting 8 hours of free speed up, so that's good. I can do a second spin as well, and I get training. Almost landed on a gold head, so yeah, that's that. Now there's no question of doing anything else in a free to play account, but in general I wanted to talk about this event overall. So how it kind of feels like is we were expecting to get an event where you get 30 or 35 gold heads out of it, and most people were, I would say generally are willing to spend some gems to get it. But there's some players who are willing to buy few bundles to get it as well. But how it is now with Esmeralda replacing the seasonal event, from the looks of it, I may be wrong, but it looks like they have replaced the seasonal event and this is the seasonal event. And if that's the case, then most people lost the chance of getting the gold heads. And then even from a spending point of view, it kind of doesn't make sense for a medium spender or a low spender to spend any money on this, because you get better returns doing other things in the game, spending on other things in the game. So from an event point of view, I think it's a very bad event. I think it's a very disappointing event. I don't know what this event is even achieving. So I'm recommending you not to play this event unless you spend a lot of money on the game. Hope this was useful for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this.